Welcome to today's news. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Naureen. Here are the latest trending news stories from across the globe. Let's dive into today's top headlines. Trump and Pentagon called China war briefing report fake news. Trump announced new F-47 fighter jet, called it the most advanced ever. Elon Musk's X fought back against India's social media censorship. Elon Musk gave cash to Wisconsin voters for signing petition against judges. Biden's return to politics faces mixed reactions within Democratic Party. Governor Hochul celebrates success of congestion pricing as commutes improve across NYC. Elon Musk's daughter slams his actions, labels him pathetic. European tourists face detentions at US borders, sparking worries over travel. Iran's supreme leader rejects US threats over nuclear program. Heathrow Airport resumes flights after power outage disrupts operations. Pochettino's US MNT faces setback with 1-0 loss to Panama in Nations League. And Mexican club Leon banned from FIFA Club World Cup for multi-ownership violation. You were listening to Headlines Now News in detail. President Donald Trump and Pentagon officials denied a report that Elon Musk received a briefing on possible war plans with China. Trump said Musk visited the Pentagon for discussions on government efficiency, not military strategy. Musk met with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth at the Pentagon. The New York Times had reported that the meeting would include discussions on military actions in case of a war with China. Trump rejected the claim, calling it completely untrue. He stated that if China was mentioned, Musk would walk out of the room. Hegseth also dismissed the report, saying the meeting focused on cost-cutting and innovation. Pentagon spokesperson Sean Parnell called the report 100% fake news. Musk, who oversees a government efficiency initiative, has business ties in China, including Tesla factories in Shanghai. Trump acknowledged this but emphasized Musk's role in reducing government waste. The White House and Pentagon officials continued denying the report. Trump stated that he would never share military plans with anyone, especially a businessman. Future meetings with Musk will likely focus on technology and efficiency, not war strategies. President Donald Trump announced that the U.S. Air Force had approved a new sixth-generation fighter jet, the F-47. Boeing won the contract to build it. Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth revealed the jet at the Oval Office. Trump said the F-47 was the most advanced and powerful aircraft ever. He called it virtually unseeable and said it had been tested secretly for nearly 5 years. Boeing and Lockheed Martin had competed to design the jet as the US worked to maintain air superiority over China. Trump stated that the F-47 would be built during his presidency. He did not disclose the cost, saying it would reveal secret technology. Hexat said the jet would keep America strong for generations. Trump added that the F-47 would protect the country, though he hoped it would never need to be used in war. When asked if the jet was named after him as the 47th president, Hexat did not answer. The F-47 is expected to enter full production soon, strengthening U.S. air defense. Elon Musk's social media platform X filed a lawsuit against the Indian government, challenging its content removal orders. India has been one of the top countries requesting social media content to be taken down. X argued that the Indian government misused a legal provision to block posts, bypassing safeguards. The case will be heard in a Karnataka court on March 27th after an earlier hearing did not reach a conclusion. This was not the first time X had legal issues in India. In 2023, an Indian court fined the platform 61,000 for refusing to remove tweets critical of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government. In 2024, X said its appeal against blocking orders was still pending. X has also expressed concerns about the lack of transparency in India's content removal process. The platform stated that it could not publish government orders due to legal restrictions, but it believed public disclosure was necessary for accountability. Musk's companies, including Sterling and Tesla, are expanding into India, making this legal battle important for his business interests in the country. The outcome of the case could impact social media regulations in India. Tech billionaire Elon Musk supported a cash giveaway for Wisconsin voters who signed a petition against activist judges as President Trump pushed back against court rulings blocking his policies. In recent weeks, judges ruled against several of Trump's government reforms, which were led by Musk's Department of Government Efficiency. America PAC, a pro-Trump political group founded by Musk, gave $100 to Wisconsin voters who signed the petition and another $100 for each person they referred. The petition shared by Musk on X urged voters to sign before April 1st ahead of a state Supreme Court election. America PAC backed conservative candidate Brad Schimmel for the key seat. Judges should follow the law, not change it to fit personal views, America PAC posted on X. The group also launched a daily 1 million lottery for petition signers in battleground states. The Justice Department warned in October that these giveaways might break federal laws. Trump also called for the impeachment of District Judge James Boasberg after a ruling on immigration policy, leading to rare criticism from the Supreme Court chief. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Former President Joe Biden offered his help to the Democratic Party, promising to raise funds and campaign as the party struggled with declining popularity. Biden privately met with Democratic National Committee Chairman Ken Martin last month to discuss his support as polling showed a dip in the party's approval. However, Biden's offer seemed to fall short, with many party activists questioning if he was the right figure to lead. At 82, Biden was seen by some as a symbol of the past. A recent poll showed that only 27% of voters had positive views of the party. Meanwhile, First Lady Jill Biden was also ready to campaign and help raise funds for fellow Democrats. Both Bidens were preparing for life outside politics but had committed to supporting their party when necessary. While some Democratic leaders still supported Biden, others called for fresh leadership. New York's congestion pricing program implemented on January 5th is yielding significant improvements in traffic flow and business activities, according to Governor Kathy Hochul. Traffic into the Central Business District has decreased by 11%, with vehicles moving 30% faster through bridges and tunnels. Commute times have been reduced by up to 21 minutes per trip. In addition, complaints about car honking have dropped by over 70%. Business performance has also seen positive trends, with Broadway attendance up 19%, restaurant reservations rising 5%, and retail sales in the CBD expected to increase by 900 million in 2025. Furthermore, transit ridership on buses, subways, and railroads has surged, indicating the success of the program. State officials and business leaders have praised the program for enhancing the city's economy and environment, providing cleaner air, and offering vital funds for improving public transit. Despite challenges including opposition from the Trump administration, support for the congestion pricing program remains strong, with local leaders emphasizing its benefits for New Yorkers across all sectors. Vivian Jenna Wilson, Elon Musk's estranged daughter, has publicly criticized her father in a new interview with Teen Vogue. The 20-year-old slammed Musk, calling him a pathetic man-child after he made a controversial gesture during President Donald Trump's inauguration festivities. Wilson described Musk's action as a Nazi salute and said the crowd at the event should also be condemned. In the same interview, Wilson shared her feelings on Musk's comments about her, including his remarks during a 2024 interview with psychologist Jordan Peterson. Musk had claimed his daughter was killed by the woke mind virus and made other controversial statements. Wilson, who hasn't spoken to Musk since 2020, said that confronting him through her response to Peterson's interview was the most cathartic moment of her life. Despite the rift with her father, Wilson remains close to her mother, Justine Wilson. She also discussed her future ambitions, including Twitch, streaming, modeling, or even joining a reality TV show, though she noted she hasn't made any money from her fame yet. Now it's time for global updates. Some European travelers have become hesitant to visit the US after reports of detentions at US borders. Tourists, despite holding valid visas or permits, have been detained for weeks with no clear explanation. For example, a Welsh backpacker was held at the Canadian border for nearly 3 weeks, and a Canadian woman was detained for 12 days at Tijuana. German tourist Lucas Seeloff, who was visiting his fiancée in Las Vegas, was detained for 16 days despite not violating his U.S. tourist permit. Experts believe this reflects a growing anti-immigrant sentiment. Pedro Reyes of the American Friends Service Committee called the detentions blatant abuse of power. Universities have warned international students and faculty to consider delaying travel due to changing U.S. policies. Moreover, the ongoing trade war under President Trump could further harm U.S. tourism. An analysis predicts a 15% drop in visits from Canada in 2025, with overall international travel to the U.S. decreasing by over 5%. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei stated that US threats regarding Iran's nuclear program will get them nowhere. During his speech for Nowruz, the Persian New Year, Khamenei warned the US that any hostile actions against Iran would result in a hard slap. This came after President Trump sent a letter urging Iran to negotiate a new nuclear deal with the threat of military action if talks failed. Khamenei dismissed Trump's offer for talks, accusing him of deceiving the global public about Iran's stance. Since Trump's withdrawal from the 2015 nuclear deal, Iran has increased its uranium enrichment. Despite Trump's maximum pressure policy, efforts to revive the nuclear deal have failed. Talks between US and Israeli officials are planned and Russia has offered to help mediate. Khamenei made it clear that Iran would not negotiate under pressure, threats or sanctions. London's Heathrow Airport has resumed some flights after being shut down for most of the day due to a fire at an electrical substation. The fire, which occurred late Thursday night, caused a major power outage, affecting around 200,000 travelers. The airport confirmed the first flight landed at 6:30 p.m. local time. While the airport worked to restore operations, it advised passengers not to travel unless confirmed by their airlines. Some flights were diverted to other airports, including Gatwick and Charles de Gaulle. The fire disrupted services, including the national rail link to the airport. Investigations are underway, with police leading the inquiry into the cause of the fire. Power has been partially restored, and the airport hopes to return to full operation soon. Authorities warned that disruption could last for several days, and thousands of passengers will need alternate travel plans. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Mauricio Pochettino's honeymoon as the United States men's national team coach ended with a 1-0 loss to Panama in the CONCACAF Nations League semi-final. The defeat highlighted ongoing issues, with the U.S. struggling to break down Panama's defense despite some positive performances from key players like Christian Pulisic and Weston McKennie. The U.S. team's first half performance was disappointing, and although they played better in the second half, they failed to capitalize on chances. Panama's Cecilio Waterman scored the only goal in the 94th minute, while Tyler Adams came close with a powerful shot late in the match. Looking ahead, the U.S. has the Gold Cup this summer as its next major competition, but without key players like McKennie and Giorena, and the challenge will remain tough. However, the team can take comfort in past host teams who recovered from poor form to perform well in the World Cup. Mexican club Leon was banned from participating in the upcoming FIFA Club World Cup in the United States after breaking multi-ownership rules, FIFA confirmed. The FIFA Appeals Committee ruled that Leon and Pachuca, both owned by Group Pachuca, violated tournament regulations. The rule prohibits any club from holding or dealing in the securities or shares of another club competing in the tournament. Costa Rican club Alajuelense had raised concerns about a conflict of interest leading to the decision. Leon had been scheduled to face Chelsea on June 16 in Atlanta, followed by matches against Flamengo from Brazil and Tunisia's Esperance. FIFA stated that Leon would be removed from the competition and a replacement team will be announced later. The 32-team tournament will take place from June 14th to July 30th in the United States, with teams from around the world competing for the prestigious title. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,454.30. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 82.97 points or 0.42%. Tokyo stock close price is 37,677.06. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 74.82 points or 0.20%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,364.83. The Shanghai index is decreased by 44.12 points or 1.29%. Hong Kong stock close price is 23,689.72. The Hang Seng index is decreased by 530.23 points or 2.19%. Bombay stock close price is 76,905.51. The Sensex index is increased by 557.45 points or 0.73%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Trump and Pentagon called China war briefing report fake news. Trump announced new F-47 fighter jet, called it the most advanced ever. Elon Musk's X fought back against India's social media censorship. Elon Musk gave cash to Wisconsin voters for signing petition against judges. Biden's return to politics faces mixed reactions within Democratic Party. Governor Hochul celebrates success of congestion pricing as commutes improve across NYC. Elon Musk's daughter slams his actions, labels him pathetic. European tourists face detentions at US borders, sparking worries over travel. Iran's supreme leader rejects US threats over nuclear program. Heathrow Airport resumes flights after power outage disrupts operations. Pochettino's USMNT faces setback with 1-0 loss to Panama in Nations League. And Mexican club Leon banned from FIFA Club World Cup for multi-ownership violation. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel, and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jadoo TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.